Hey Room 21 Rockstar families, and welcome to our weekly VODCAST for the week of December 5th. I hope that you are having a great weekend at home. I cannot believe that we are absolutely cruising through the month of December. We had an absolutely amazing and epic week last week, guys, in Room 21. And this week promises to even be more incredibly epic, full of learning, and absolutely unforgettable. So, a couple of quick announcements, and then I'll get you guys off to the strategy session for the week. First of all, this coming Saturday is a PTO Breakfast with Santa being held from 9 to noon. I need about 10 scholars who would be willing to work at the craft station and helping younger students to create crafts on that day. So, if you are willing to have your scholar come to the PTO Breakfast with Santa on Saturday, just shoot me an email, let me know, or bring in a note with your scholar. I will be there to watch the scholars as well, but that will be a great help for the PTO and really a great service project for your scholars as well. So that's coming up on Saturday. Let me know if your scholar is able to help. A couple of other quick announcements, guys. This is actually a really clear week. We have been working so hard on our DARE essays the past week in class. We'll be revising, editing them, and then finally publishing them this week. All of the scholars in Room 21, and all the 5th graders for that matter, have to read them in front of the class next Monday during our regularly scheduled DARE time with Deputy Scoggins. Deputy Scoggins will then choose her the best presentation and the best essay, and that individual will get to read their essay at DARE graduation coming up in January. So probably about Wednesday, your scholar is going to be coming home with their completed DARE essay, and they need to just kind of read through that and practice that each and every night. You can get on and access it if Room 21 Rockstar, you log your family onto Google Classroom. You can access your DARE essay at any time on there to begin practicing now, really, and we're just going to kind of tweak it and get it ready to go. Remember, it doesn't have to be memorized, but you want to make sure you're familiar with the essay so that you can get right through it. We don't want you to be holding your piece of paper like this the entire time. Rather, we would like for you to kind of be confident with that as you go. So, our DARE essays are being read next Monday, December 12th in class. We will finish them up and wrap them up this week. And then one other announcement, I would like to congratulate this week's Rock Star of the Week, Mr. Ethan Madison. Ethan is a Rock Star of the week this week for his incredible effective effort inside and outside of our classroom. This week during guided reading, Ethan put forth some incredible effort with me back at the back table during guided reading, but also with other teachers as they came in and assisted during our rotations as well. And I was just really impressed with that added effective effort and just his amazing passion each and every day. So Ethan, congratulations to you, this week's Rock Star of the Week. Now I'm going to send you guys off to the strategy session, and I'll see you on the other end. Okay, Room 21 Rockstars, welcome to our homepage, recordrockstars.weebly.com. I have a ton of strategies and a ton of ways for you to earn house points this week. So let's just go ahead and get started. So first of all, I did want to take you guys down and show you the house point race. You know, to me, it's been so incredibly awesome that the house point race each and every week has really mixed up. So this week we have Orange House in the lead, Blue House in second, Red House in third, and Green House not far behind in fourth. So all of those house points, guys, each and every one of them is so incredibly crucial to your success. So the first thing I wanted to show you, which you have in your Friday folder and maybe on your refrigerator at home now, under the parent section, under weekly newsletters, you do have our newsletter that has a ton of different ways for you to earn house points on the back under the Reichard Rock dashboard. So as soon as this loads, which it may not be loading today, I can show you one other place to look for it as well, guys, if you want to check this out. If you go to the Stafford County Public Schools webpage, and then Kate Waller Barrett Elementary, and then you come to grade levels and come to 5th, oop, not kindergarten. Come to 5th grade. Here we go. And then you go to Mr. Reichard, okay, and go to newsletter. It is also available under that tab, which is right here. And as you guys know, there are a ton of house points right here in the back for you to earn this week, 5 for each of the problems, and also the Google Classroom question of the week for the week. You can earn 10 house points by going over to Google Classroom and completing that. I have added that question for the week up there, guys. So a great way for you to get going. It looks like our Weebly page, that link is currently under construction for whatever reason, so I hope it will show up later. But it is available on this site, guys, as well. Ton of different ways for you to earn house points. Now, since we just ended our fraction and decimal equivalency unit, we're really, once again, in the middle of a unit. So I don't want to go ahead and dive in with just showing you things on the VODCAST, because we are getting into adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. Okay, we're going to have a lot of fun with that at the beginning of this week, making bookmarks and different things like that to kind of help us to see the math behind adding and subtracting fractions with unlike denominators, and then we'll get into the actual algorithms. So as soon as we do that, guys, these sites right here are available for you to check out. I also have this site right here, which is a Khan Academy site, which kind of gives you the rundown of how to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators. And then finally, this site here is just going to be more practice. Okay, so those are both available there for you. If you want to dive in with them now, you can, or you can wait till we start this week and then also earn house points. Anything on IXL is 2 points, and the Khan Academy is also 2 points. He'll have you actually do a couple problems as you watch the video. Okay, the math no guessing of the riddle of the week is up. I also have all of these different problems here that I showed you guys last week, figuring out which one's greater, comparing and ordering fractions and decimals. The problem of the week, guys, I think is really cool, only because it deals with fractions and covering figures, kind of what we looked at the beginning of last week. So if you guys want to dive into that and check that out, that's very similar to what we were talking about in class last week. So you may want to give that a try. That is 10 house points there as well. For our writing fix, I have a couple of things. The writing a parallel song is still on the table if you guys want to go ahead and give that a shot. But you can also read this Dust Bowl poem. Think about everything we've learned about the Dust Bowl. Think about everything that we've read so far in Out of the Dust. And then also look at that image and try to write a haiku about the Dust Bowl. A haiku or two. For each haiku that you bring into class, you will get yourself 10 house points. And I want you to post that on the front of the board in the classroom for all of your classmates to see, guys, because it takes a lot of courage, as we know, to write the poetry, to share it. But also, it'll be a great benefit for everybody's learning in class as well. And that brings me to one more digital breakout game that I have gone ahead and added, and that would be this Minecraft game. You click it. It's actually going to take you right here, and the game is ready to rock and roll. So if you want to solve that, bring in your work, you can get yourself 20 house points for that. I also have the Catch the Bus digital breakout game as well. If you want to go ahead and explore that, it is available right there. The secret hashtag, guys, for the week is going to be hashtag wrapping paper, with that little question at the end. Hashtag wrapping paper. Bring that in. And you know what? I am going to make this a double house point week. So guys, because you watched the VODCAST to this point, you are going to earn 2 double house points for everything that you do this week, including the hashtag, which is double house points, which would be 10. Hashtag wrapping paper is going to be how you can earn some extra points. And one final thing, guys, that I wanted to take you to would be our classroom page. Let me just go over there really quickly. And let me get into our class. I did post, first of all, the question of the week, which is right here. Okay, but also I posted the mass and weight calculator that we were talking about in class with matter, and that we're actually going to be digging really deeply into tomorrow, volume and mass. But you can calculate your weight on all of the other planets, the moons of Jupiter, different stars, and it kind of gives you some definition. That's the calculator that I put up in front of the classroom, so I wanted to provide that there. And remember, guys, if you go to the About section of our webpage, I put up a couple of cool science podcasts. Remember, a podcast is just listening. A vodcast includes the video, which I kind of invented there for our class. And then finally, the Smarty Pin site is also available under the About section of our classroom page if you want to go ahead and earn a little bit there. So with all of that being said, I'm now going to turn you back over to Mr. Reichard in person. 21 Rockstar families, I hope that those strategies were successful. It is going to be an amazingly epic week. In fact, take a little sneak peek at science tomorrow. It's going to be pretty awesome. As always, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, do not hesitate to contact me, because you are all the incredibly best families in Stafford County, and I'll see you all next week.
Jingle